Well, hello, my friend. Welcome back to Empire Secrets. I'm your host, Mariana Henninger, and this is the podcast for established coaches, online course creators who want the ninja tactics, who want the things that are just not talked about enough in the online space, the actual incredible what's working in 2026. And then every other episode, I give you an insight look into my business as I grow Brand Magnetic to a seven-figure business and beyond. And I am over the moon today because I chatted with a new student inside of the Brand Video Accelerator. She took one of the production slots that I opened up last month for the newest cohort. And I had the most incredible call with her. And so, just to back up a little bit, every student that joins the accelerator, I try to get on a call with them. I call them a deep research call. So, this is the exact method that I teach them how to do. This is step one in the program, how to identify the best person for you to speak with in order to understand why your ideal client is buying from you specifically. And so I like to do that with my own students who joined the accelerator. And so I got off this call with one of my students and I was just so filled. My heart was bursting with so much energy and love. And the reason for it is because of something that she told me. So, first off, I think I broke a record with this student in how fast she converted. Like, I could not believe what her journey had been. It had been so short that she remembered every single touch point. She remembered exactly how she felt every step of the way. And let me just give you sort of the headline. The headline was that she was applying to work with me before the webinar was even over. And the very short story of how she met me and how she became my student or took a production slot in the program was that she read a post that I had written. So I wrote a post, I put it in or published it in this group that we're both a part of, but we'd never spoken to each other. There are literally thousands of entrepreneurs in this group. So she hadn't had she not come across my post, we would have never met. And so she read my post, and what she said was that she immediately sent it to a friend of hers. She felt so seen. She felt so like I had dug really deep into what her situation was. And from that post, from that resonance that that post gave her, she then signed up for my webinar, for my training, showed up to the training, and she said that before the training was over, she was applying to work with me. So literally saw the post, read the post, shared the post, felt incredibly seen, felt, oh my gosh, this person understands exactly what I'm going through, watched my brand video, came to the webinar and joined my program. That was it. And this was not a coincidence. This was not a fluke. This was not luck. I have been focusing on a thing for the last about 5 or 6 months. Yes, I've streamlined a ton of things in my business. Yes, I have said no to a lot of things, to a lot of opportunities, to a lot of different levers that I had been pulling kind of simultaneously in the business. I have shrunk down my list of activities so much. I am focusing on very, very few things at the moment. And that is like a brilliant season to be in. I love doing fewer things in my business and actually doing them deeply, doing them well, investing a lot of energy in each of them. But the thing that I've most been focusing on, that I've really improved on and really honed in on is my positioning. Now, I define positioning as how do people feel the moment that they meet you? My brand is basically a manifestation of that positioning. If I don't have positioning, I don't have a brand. It's not about the logo, it's not about the colors, and not about any of that. If I don't have positioning, what I stand for, what I stand against, what is my rallying cry? Those are the kind of the three elements of a brand, of positioning for your brand. And I have been doing the very deep work of honing in on who exactly I serve and what exactly they're going through. And it has paid off so much. So I have sold out the brand video accelerator in record time. And it just keeps happening. I keep selling out our production slots to work with me inside of the brand video accelerator. And I have now been converting people who've been in my world for a while, as well as people who are meeting me for the first time and feeling that instant connection. So that has been my thing is like, how can I make this faster? How can I, yes, my brand video is a pillar, is a cornerstone of that. But there's also the words that they read before they even watch the brand video, right? And so I have spent a small fortune learning and understanding positioning. I've also spent hundreds of hours. Like, this has not been a small investment of time and energy and money on my part, but it has paid off immensely. And I am so upset. I'm like, just seeing the effects of the amount of work that I've done is making me so excited to keep doing that work, to like never stop. And actually, that's one thing that I've learned is that I was actually reading this book called Becoming a Category of One yesterday. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't remember the author, but that's the title of the book. And one of the things that he talks about in this book is this idea that your messaging never ends. Like, the work that you do to understand and to know your customer on a deep level never ends. You have to keep doing it. But the question is, how do you do it, right? The question is, what exactly do you do? How do you manifest your positioning? How does it come through? How do you actually connect with people? And so I have put together a workshop called Undeniable Choice. The entire purpose of this workshop is for me to teach about 30-40% and for us to actually do the work together in this workshop. The reason being, I can't gatekeep this stuff. I have been so blessed by seeing the results of positioning and messaging in my business that I can't believe more people are not talking about it. And I want to show coaches and course, like, I want to show you exactly how to implement this in your own business so that you have massive amounts of confidence in how you are coming across to your people, so that when they meet you, when they read that one post about you, right? Or that you've written, they know exactly that you are the one that they want to work with. And then, once we work together, if we haven't yet, and you're listening to this podcast, your brand video is just going to reinforce that. It's going to make them really feel it, but they need to know, right? So at first they need to know and then they need to feel it. So with that said, I want to invite you to take a look at this workshop that I'm doing. It's going to be a live workshop. It's going to be very hands-on, very implementation heavy. You can check it out, and I'll leave the link in the show notes as well at brandmagnetic.com/workshop. And on top of that, so if you're listening to this on Thursday, tomorrow is my birthday. And I have a birthday special for those of you who want to grab a ticket to the workshop immediately. So this code expires Friday at midnight, Friday, February 27th at midnight, or when 50 tickets are sold with this code. And so essentially go to brandmagnetic.com/workshop and use code birthday to grab your ticket at a massive discount, like 65% off on the ticket to the workshop. And honestly, if you don't make it in time to use this code, it is still going to be worth a lot of money, or worth a lot for you to come and invest in this workshop. I will also say that the ticket prices will go up to $197 right before the workshop goes live. So grab your ticket now if you can. If you're still in time, use that code. If you've missed that code, still grab your ticket because it's going to be insanely valuable. There's absolutely no way that you're not going to pay for this workshop tenfold very, very quickly, because I'm going to give you the creme de la creme. I am going to give you the best information, the most practical information around how to position yourself as the undeniable choice. It's going to be so much fun. I really hope you join me for the Undeniable Choice workshop. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out the page. A lot of stuff is already on there. So I'm sure that your question is going to get answered. And if not, feel free to reach out to me as always and send me a voice note, a message on Instagram at brandmagnetic. And I will see you at the workshop. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you there. Take care, my friend. Bye.